As someone who closed 2 credit cards that would have turned 5 years old today, I am not a fan of closing credit cards unless they are dead-end cards. And what I mean by that is my Open Sky credit card was simply a credit building card. It was never going to go anywhere unless it was in the position Discover is in right now to get picked up by Capital One. So that's a card that I closed because I was never going to use it, to the point where I'm sure they would have closed it themselves. Now, if you have a card, like let's say a secured card from Citi that I regret closing, I would look into seeing if there's any way that you could graduate from that card to a card that has benefits within that family tree that you would qualify for. Also, if those cards are older than 2 years, I would probably pick one, maybe two, and close them, and then keep the third. So that way you have that credit age in the event you end up going to get a new credit card. If you're not in the process of wanting to buy a house or buy a car, that's a time where I would say, like, let's not be messing with our credit if we're not doing things to increase our score. And that would include closing down cards, especially cards that have really good payment history and are contributing to your credit utilization, which is the last point I want to make. Say your total credit line is like $10,000 and each one of those cards have like $2,000 credit limit each. That is $6,000 from your total available credit that you are stopping, meaning your total available credit will now be $4,000. I would just consider all of those factors before I close the cards due to no benefits. I would recommend, and this is not me specifically recommending this card, although Capital One does have a lot of really good introductory offers for new members going on right now, is I would actually go through the pre-approval process for your next credit card to see if you are approved before closing something out and then making the switch.